Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Pharmacy Seeds Network live stream. Thursday night live stream. This will be the last Thursday night live stream. Hello, Bomber. Hello, Dawns to you too. Hey! You came over from TFR. Awesome. As the fates allow, insert reminder for tonight at 8. Later is liver. Alright, sounds good, Dawn. Dawn's to you too. Let's see. Bomber, lucky like number 1, very nice. And Cookie. Hello, hello. And YT, what's going on, brother? How are you tonight? Geeky Gardens, what's going on, brother? You get any of that rain you were hoping for down there, Geeky? Hey, Justin, what's going on, dude? How's things out in Oregon? Ladies starting to flower again yet? Should be getting close to flower again, huh? Got 1.25 inches today. And it lingered so we didn't make it to 90. Nice! Nice, Geeky. Yeah, we got a shot of rain a couple nights ago, a light shot. Like 1/2 inch or so. But yeah, it's been cloudy. Well, not completely cloudy, but enough broken clouds and cooler the last couple days that the plants aren't burning the moisture up. And it's really cool to see the grass, all the green out here, just like light back up with grow again. You know, growth, that green lush growth again. No flowering yet, about to start light depriving. Oh, they must be long strains, huh? Are those sativas you're doing there? By the way, is this fan in the background bothering you at all? I didn't really have to listen to my audio. I guess I could listen to my audio. Background bothering you at all? Oh, it's kind of noisy. I didn't really have to listen to my audio. I guess I could listen to my audio. See if that's any better. I guess that's a little quieter. Alright. Sorry for all the feedback there. No flowering yet, starting to light dip. I'm harvesting potatoes right now because they're pushed over all the vines already. Wow, awesome. Hey, Mo Homesteading, what's going on? How are you? For those who don't know, Mo Homesteading does live streams and has a homesteading channel also. You should check out and like and subscribe on her channel as well. That also goes for Geeky and Justin Goodearth too. He also has a channel. So check those channels out if you haven't already. We were just chatting about the rains. Geeky Gardens down there in Florida got 1.25 inches of rain, so that's always nice. Oh well, you always throw a shout out for me, Mo. Just returning the favor, much appreciated. And you got a nice group of people that come into your live stream there. So, you know, share the community. We're all like-minded. Sounded like a ghost box, huh? Well, maybe I'll do a ghost box guest appearance on the portal. Oh, I guess you know her already, huh, Geeky? We have rain, we have heat, we have humidity. Ah, well, those are nice conditions for plant growth. Not necessarily great on humans sometimes, but you know, good people with good hearts. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he does. He gets around, that Geeky guy, man. He knows everybody. You never know with him, you know. He might just pop up incognito sometimes, too. He's been known to do that once or twice as well. I'm not giving away any more secrets about Jack than that, though. Nice to catch up on some hydration. I haven't drank any water all day. And I've been sweating all day, so yeah, time to catch up. Well, let's see. I guess we're far enough into the stream. Most people that are going to come in or have come in. As of, hey, Gemini Moon, I spoke too soon. Uh-oh. That's turning into a rhyming monsoon. Don't forget the pink salt. I won't. In fact, thanks for the reminder, YT. I will do a little shot of that right now. That tastes so good. Hello, EOR Homestead. I think you've been in here before, but welcome to the Pharmacy Seeds Network live stream. I was just getting ready to say that this will be the last Thursday night live stream here on the Pharmacy Seeds Network. The reason being is I am going to be starting a show on Tuesday nights. Well, if you're in Pacific time, and it's Wednesday mornings if you're in Eastern time. Wednesday mornings at 12 a.m. Tuesday nights 9 p.m. Pacific. I'm going to be starting a show on the Truth Frequency Radio, or TFR Live, tfrlive.com. I will also, once I figure out how to co-stream those, I'll be streaming here on YouTube as well. But this coming Tuesday will be my first show. That's the 19th, I believe, of August. So, you're late, start over. I was just telling people I'm putting up, I'm starting a TFR show, but I think you already know that, Bombers. Yeah, I hope you can stay up that late too, Jim. It was the only slot I could get that really fit my schedule, so I had to go with it. But yeah, so Tuesday nights, or Wednesday morning if you're on the East Coast, on TFR Live, I'll be streaming, and I'll be streaming here on YouTube as well. Like I said, as soon as I figure that out. I don't think it's a big deal, but wouldn't want to promise anything and then have a technical issue and not come through. So that's why this will be the last Thursday night live stream. I'm going to dedicate that time over to TFR, and that'll be a 2-hour show. So you'll get an extra hour of me, whether you like it or not. TFR is Truth Frequency Radio. Yeah, check out Truth Frequency Radio. It's at tfrlive.com. That's... And it's streaming radio station basically, and you can listen on iTunes, iHeart. I forget all the sources, and you can even call in and listen by phone if you so choose. No, not another YouTube channel. It's a whole streaming radio station. So yeah, it's cool. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Tights off. Uh-oh. Are we taking the tights off already? That's why I'm really ending the Thursday night live stream, because everybody comes in here and strips. No, not really. Whatever, however you're comfortable. That's the beauty of the internet. I could be naked behind the screen here too. I'm not, but I could be. Yeah, that'll be Tuesday. Well, it'll Eastern time. It'll technically be Wednesday morning at 12 a.m. But yeah, Tuesday night, midnight. And thanks, Bomber, for sharing the link. Also, appreciate it. Yeah, Truth Frequency Live, tfrlive.com. So that'll be awesome. And I think you can re-listen to the archives for like a day or two, or it might be as much as a week. You can re-listen to the show afterward. And again, like I said, that'll also be here on YouTube as well. So whichever format you prefer. Truth Frequency Radio seems to keep cleaner audio for some reason. But I like the chat here on YouTube better. But you'll have your choice of platforms, and over time, once I get all this figured out, I probably will make the show available in podcast form, downloadable on multiple podcast platforms as time goes on and things evolve. But it's going to take me some time to kind of adjust to that. I've never really done a live internet streaming show before. I've never done podcasting before, that kind of stuff. So it's going to take me some time to get all the technical things figured out. Oh, no worries, Mo. Lock the chickens up. Don't let the coyotes and owls and foxes and all them get to that. Basically a strip show. Yeah, Bomber. But, we're good with that. Well, if I was wearing clothes to begin with, yeah, which I am, so I could go crazy. A Men in Tights song. I haven't seen that movie in eons. Putting CBD cream all over my neck, so jacked it. Saving my computer. Oh, what happened to your computer, Jim? It crash on you? Or saving it from falling off of something? But yeah, the CBD is super helpful stuff for so many things. I'm sorry to hear you jacked your neck up, though. Thanks, Bomber. Thanks. Yeah. I'm planning on bringing on some really awesome guests once I get things rolling and get things figured out. And I just met a new farmer. He's got a YouTube channel here called Grow the Farm Up. And he's an organic seed breeder out in Nebraska. Regenerative ag, and has been for quite some time, I think like 20 years. So he's cutting edge of what the mainstream farming systems are going to be in about 20 years. I'm hoping to have him on as a guest, because he's super knowledgeable and really nice guy and very intelligent and informative. And if you haven't checked his channel out too, check him out too. He's Grow the Farm Up. Maybe I can pull up a link for you here. Yeah, here we go. This guy is on point. Grow the Farm Up. Now let me catch up on chat here now. Wow, this chat's getting fast. Let's see. Who you calling chicken? Turkey? Who you calling turkey? Jive ass turkey. How's it going, Cha Cha? Took a Dick Van Dyke trip. CBD cream. Oh man, I need that in my life. Cha, tights off. That's right, Cha. In the portal, it may be pants off, dance off, but here on the Pharmacy Seeds Network, it's tights off, nights off. I don't know. I'm not quick enough on the draw tonight. Thursday nights, I'm usually pretty worn out, so my snappy sense of humor is kind of limp. Gem the image. me and grow the farm up. Yeah, and he's a cool dude. He's man, he's doing it right. I can't wait to go back and actually. I've only been able to catch up on I've only seen a few of his videos on his channel, but I can't wait for some downtime in the winter to go back and catch up on all the videos he's put up. I'm sure I'm going to learn a ton of cool stuff out of that. Glad you could put your Dawn coloring book down to show up. Wish it was easy sitting across the border, Bomber. Yeah, or just across the states, Justin. Let's see, Chachi, Kiki. Right, Bomber, and that is how it happened. It took over in autumn. Tripped over in Ottman holding my computer. Oh, yeah, okay. I get it, Jem. Yeah, and then you had to make the save, and that made you tweak your neck. Oh, I can't tell you how many times I've done stuff like that. Like, I've done it like on like dropping like a tool on the farm, like, you know, like drop the shovel and I go to grab it quick rather than just let it fall. End up tweaking something that's like I didn't even need to grab it. Like it's not gonna hurt the shovel. I just pick it back up. But I've done that so many times. CBD pain relieving solid is awesome. Also, bath bombs and lavender. Nice. You guys make that too? It's all legal here. I've never seen CBD cream though. You've never seen CBD cream, Bomber? Oh yeah, yeah. That's good stuff. Absorbs a little better than the Solve typically. Not better, but faster, I should say. Justin, that's awesome. What's your company name? I love this stuff. I could try it and decide to see what happens. We don't charge much for it. Tights off, lights off. Ah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, see, I'm just slow tonight. So forgive me for being slow. Yeah, we're a strange group of people, Jim, but, you know, that's what makes it fun. Yeah, now I get the Dick Van Dyke comment. So far, we're only supplying the CBD goods to friends and family. It's not under the company name. My company is called Good Earth Growing Solutions. Oh, I didn't realize you had a full-fledged company, Justin. But that's awesome. My company is brand new pretty much this year. Oh, I mainly do horticulture and cultivation support for cannabis farms in Pacific Northwest. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I plan, by the way, for people who don't know, I plan to have Justin on TFR, and we've sort of tentatively agreed to it. We have to get together, and we have a lot more to discuss, but I'm planning to have him on as a guest, possibly several times on my TFR show. I think he'll be an awesome guest. He's very knowledgeable, and I guess you guys already know that, but yeah, he'll be a great guest. Yeah, Justin, if you can give us a link, that'd be awesome. If you have, I don't know if you have a website up yet or what, but that's fantastic. Ah, sweet, Jem found it. Yeah, awesome. Me too, Justin. Yeah, I think we're gonna have some excellent conversations, and I think we're gonna tease out a lot of really good information through those conversations, for sure. And who knows, maybe later on, maybe we can even conference like me and you and Grow the Farm Up and a few other growing people. We can manage that conversationally well. That might be a really powerful learning tool for people. Their website, yeah, you know, that's something I got to get back to too. I got to put up a website again. There's finally actually a need for it again. I started with a full-fledged forum back in 2013. And I just didn't, we didn't have the network of people to really make it work yet. So I dropped it because it was expensive to keep going. But I'm starting to think about putting it back up again. Blue Line Bigfoot, what's going on, Adam? How are you? Let's see. Oh, I am one called Good Earth. I am on one called Good Earth. Yeah. That would be awesome. I'm trying to get my streaming set up, put together, so I can start doing interviews at least once a week on my channel. Awesome. Awesome, Justin. Yeah, the TFR has a conference control panel, so I can actually conference multiple people together on that. Not that I couldn't just do that with Skype here, but I don't know how reliable that would be. What's kicking up in North Country, BLB? What's the weather like up there? Huh. I should have had a second cup of coffee when I got home. Beautiful, yeah, oh good. We're looking at our first 78-degree high in the forecast here in this next week. We haven't had a 78-degree high in a month and a half or two. Fall's starting to set back in, which part of me is very opposed to, and part of me likes. Nice and warm, yeah, good. We're still getting decent. I mean, we're still mostly in the upper 80s here now, but that's changing. Yeah, I missed the mountain stream before. I keep missing those because I get home from regular work, and then I gotta feed chickens and check on the farm and all that kind of stuff, and then I gotta get back in here and get cleaned up and shaved and ready for the live stream. So there's that. Summer is fading, Jem. I don't want it to fade. Can you have my kids? Say what? I don't think I'm equipped for that. Yeah, you guys got to be just about at fall up there, huh, Bomber? Like early September, you got to be starting to get quite a few cool nights and all, right? Have your children. You're trying to get rid of your children because they're driving you crazy? Because that could be read another way, and see all that bedrock in the stream. I want to try it. My pan in there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and check out their live stream. Leaves starting to change. Proposition time. Will you have my children? Yeah, I actually noticed the beginnings of leaf color change here today on my way to work. There's one line of trees that gets this beautiful oranges and reds every fall, and I was looking at it. I could see them starting to fade. They're green out a little bit, and I did notice a couple of spots with some red leaves showing up already, so I'm like, we're there. Drops below 10°C here at night. 10°C, so that's probably like 45 degrees or so. I mean, that's a true fan farm. I'll give you a thumbs up. Yeah, I don't think she meant it that way. Okay, all chickens locked up. That's good. Locked up, and the count check's all okay. Homesteading. Do you do that? You do a count every night? I do a count every night. Jake! So much, Jake! What's going on, dude? Selling your boys online. Not that I know of, Jem. Have our babies. No. I did that. I'm still paying for that. I'm not doing that again. Sorry. That is over. That part of my life is over. Supposed to be in the mid to upper 90s, Northwest Oregon for the next 3 days. Awesome. awesome. I hope we get another hot spell again here too. We're supposed to be in upper 80s, but I'd like to see another mid 90s sunny, blazing summer heat again. But we have time. We get days like that in September sometimes too. So, oh brother, Gemini, YTFP. Did not know it was that kind of season at work. Neither did I, YT. Neither did I. Chicken fluffy butt count. Only have 8, so it's easy, but I always count them before I lock up. Yeah, let's see. I got. I'm back to 14 now. 4 chicks and I think 10. Might be down to 9. Actually, I better recount my birds because I don't remember. They've been in the chicken tractor for the summer, so I don't really need to count them there. But otherwise, I usually do. Been in the 90s nearly every day since May. We've been in the 90s quite a bit the last couple of months. 90s hot, sunny, and dry. And in the last week or so, we finally got some rains, and then now we've got some humidity back, but it's cooled off a bit. It's more upper 80s. Although the last, I don't know, it was like 2 or 3 days ago, we had a spell of mid 90s. All the people who don't like the heat were complaining. I was loving it. I'll never turn down a hot summer day. Let's see. Look at her seeds if you don't spread them. Not having toast after that. Drop kick that like. That's right, Jake. Tell him. Farm stuff is on lockdown. That's right, Jim. That's on lockdown. I'm not sharing these genetics ever again. Ever again. Way too much pain and heartache tied up in all of that. Is any egg layers for me and him? That's where I start selling eggs or something. I might get more, but just 8 is more than enough. Yeah, that's. I basically like. I give some away. Occasionally I sell some. Eat my own. I'd like to get a few more birds going, which I was trying to do this spring, but not many incubated. I'd like to get a few more going so I could sell some eggs and cover the feed cost or part of the feed cost. Because wintertime, that really taxes me. But, you know, it is what it is. Must be a painter. I actually did a lot of painting back in the day. But I don't know where you're getting that from, Jake. Give it like you won't get farms babies, but it'll still be fun. Nice, Bob. You can always put more clothes on, but you can only take so many off. Yeah, but you know, Justin, you can take them all off. And, you know, 95 is comfortable with all your clothes off. Unless you're in direct sunlight, then it's a little hot. But 8 is enough. 80s flashback time. Yeah, I don't think I could eat eight eggs a day. No. Well, 8 eggs a day you could, but not in one sitting. You'd be full. It's amazing how filling eggs are. Like, it's not that big of a thing, but my thing with them, I like them boiled, because then I can eat them as a snack. Put a little sea salt, little pink Himalayan sea salt on them, eat them as a snack. And if I wasn't so lazy, I'd make deviled eggs, because I love deviled eggs, but that's just too much work. 8 is enough. Remember that show? I don't remember that show. But I feel like I should. Just to say that too, survival tip. I'm getting behind on chat again. That was my clip. Oh, yeah, you say that too. Survival tips, layer up when camping. Oh, yeah. I do remember that show. We're all the same age. Find my few, I have one. I have one. I have only met twice. It is enough is one hell of a throwback blue line. Yeah, I don't think I ever saw that show. I guess I'm out of the loop, but I didn't have cable growing up. We only had like 6 stations we could get. So that might be part of why. I also didn't spend a lot of time watching TV. Yeah, I went out in the woods as much as I could as a kid. 8 babies? Oh, good lord, no. 2's enough. 2 is enough. I love my 2, but I don't want any more. Came on before the Waltons. Oh, see, and people talk about that show all the time. I never saw that either. So that's what it is. I just didn't watch enough TV, I guess. Or maybe you watch too much TV. I'll leave it up to your discretion. Oh, hey, Julia's in here? I haven't seen Julia. Hey, Julia. How are you? What's going on? You're lazy, huh? It happens. One is enough, yeah. Well, I mean, you know, without getting into a long discussion, kids are a lot of work. If you want them to come out right. And even if you don't stay together with the girl you're with, boy, that whole court battle thing puts a lot of wear and tear on you, I'll put it that way. I'm glad I didn't have any children. I feel blessed. Love them, but I'm more the auntie type. Crazy. I hear you. I hear you. I'm going to steer away from that subject and not get any deeper into all the little eccentricities of how I ended up with kids. But I didn't choose it, I'll put it that way. I should be folding laundry, but I'm not like the process to make kids. Oh, yeah, no, making them was fun. The 21 years of pain for them afterward, not so much. Yeah, as an uncle, you can give them back. Same for grandparents. Take them back. Load them up on candy bars and take them back to the parents, right? Don't do that to parents, please. Pretending to make them is even more fun. Yeah. Or trying to make them knowing that there's a blocker. You get what I'm saying. Didn't get any time with my daughter, but helped raise my godchildren. It was wonderful. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, kids are a lot of fun to be around. They're a lot of fun to watch them learn and grow and interact with. But man, if the situation isn't right, you go through a lot of stress, and they go through a lot of stress, and it can be better. I'll put it that way. Candy bars and drum sets, there you go. And throw a couple of trumpets and maybe a recorder or two in there. I mean, if you really want to make the parents go over the top nuts. Same here, Jen. Don't think I'd make a good mom. Wouldn't do it alone. The divorce rate is ridiculous these days. Fairly certain is how fickle humans have become. Separation is inevitable. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's why I'm like, man, make sure you're really solid with the person you're with if you're going to have kids. Because if you're not, you're doing the kids a disservice, and you're doing yourself a disservice, and you're doing the person you're with a disservice. A big one. And you're leaving that mess for society to deal with. A lot of consequences. I got a lot of retrospect on that subject. Anyone know of a raccoon deterrent? They've started coming into my greenhouse at night and digging up my worms and the no-till bed since I've covered with straw. You might try coyote urine, Justin. I know you can buy that. You don't have any way to keep them out with a physical barrier, huh? I had that problem with possums the last couple of years in my mulch beds outside on the farm here. Damn possums come in and dig all the freaking mulch up, dig little holes in the mulch, and then the weeds come up through it. It's so frustrating. I'm trying to think what else might deter coons. I don't know. Being a mom is hard. That's why there's weed for me. Yeah, weed's a great way to chill out. If you're a parent and your kids are making you nuts, it's a good way to take a mental sanity break and not end up drunk and doing a lot of the stupid things that seem to go with alcohol. I mean, alcohol has its place too, but that seems to go in an abusive direction a lot more frequently. Noisy toys. Yeah, yeah. Ugh. Ugh. I can hear them echoing back in my ears from my little cousins from years back. and the kids, but also the cousins. Blue Line is on the right track. 22 mag should be enough. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. I think he's trying not to shoot them, but if they were coming and causing me as much trouble as they seem to be causing you this year, Justin, I think I'd put them out. But maybe you just have a huge population, and if that's the case and you shoot 4 and 4 more show up, I don't know what to tell you. Try coyote urine, maybe a dog, and let me think on that. I might come up with something better. Help your cucumbers fruit faster. Boy, there's not much you can do. I mean, unless you're really going to go into it and you're going to address full, complete trace mineral and hormonal nutritional support for the plant and get a product like Accelerate and probably back that up with something like Photomag at least, there's not much you can do. And frankly, all you can do is work within that plant's life cycle anyway. So you could accelerate that a bit. But if they're 60 days to maturity, they're 60 days to maturity. You might be able to shave that to 50 or 55 with the right foliar feeds, but that's not a simple process, I guess is what I'm saying. You could increase phosphorus potassium levels in the soil. That would help them with fruiting, flowering. But you got to be careful because cucumbers can go bitter on you if their nutrients and water aren't balanced well. Critter Ritter. We used to sell a lot of hardware store. Problem is then it rains and you need to reapply. Oh, yeah. Josh from the City Stead tried that for woodchucks in his garden. He said that stuff worked really well, actually, which I was surprised. I didn't think that was going to work at all. But yeah, that might work. Critter Ritter. And I think there's a couple other products like that too, but yeah, that might work. Sonic frequency thing might work. Yeah, I don't know if they actually work though. I've never tried those, but I've read a lot of online reviews about them, and I get a lot of mixed answers about whether they actually work. The other thing you could do is just put a little infrared motion sensor and a radio plugged in. And so when they move and go to come into the greenhouse, it turns a radio on and it blares a radio. That probably would scare them away. Pepper spray trap. Maybe. Yeah, keep the dog out of it. Well, if he's got a dog. Do you have a dog, Justin? If you got a dog, I mean, I'm surprised they come into the greenhouse, unless, I guess maybe the dog must come in at night if you have a dog. I don't know. They're just flowering and been watering them. Should I pee on them? You can. I mean, it won't hurt them. Don't pee on your cucumbers before you harvest them. I know, that's obvious, I know. You could. That would give them a little bit of nitrogen and some trace minerals. It's not going to accelerate flowering much or fruiting much. These are sonic boxes for insects back in the 90s. Did they work at all, Cookie? Only problem with Sonic is having dogs. Yep. Critter Ritter works very well, yeah. Ultrasonic, but you may need to get the bigger one. You probably need to get the bigger one for raccoons. Having pets around would be an issue. He's blind though. Aimed one of my infrared cameras in there toward the direction they come in. I've been waiting for them with the rifle, and they seem to show up after I'm asleep. Ah, okay, okay. So just until you can wipe them out, I got you. Yeah, they're good at showing up just after you go to sleep, unless you're me and you're out there all damn night. A big foofy blind puppy. Oh, okay, that's who's blind, the puppy. Okay, I didn't realize your puppy was blind. Went blind due to diabetes. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Justin. Yeah, there is a sonic tool that, a sonic repeller that Frederick Dunn swears by. If you go to his YouTube channel, Frederick Dunn, Frederick Dunn is in D-U-N-N. If you go to his YouTube channel, he did a review on these sonic blasters, and they're working well for keeping skunks away from his beehives. And he, you know, cites this specific model and all. So you might try something like that, Justin. But, you know, radio and a motion sensor would probably work too. Just scare the crap out of them. Also, you could combine a motion sensor and like a light. I don't know if you can run light in the greenhouse if you're trying to flower plants or something, though. But I guess you could put a green light on it. Probably that would probably be all right if it only came on for a minute or two. Yeah, maybe if they have motion detection, can maybe throw them on the trailhead. Yeah, scare them away before they even get near the greenhouse. Yeah, I wonder if what you heard of BLB is what Frederick Dunn was reviewing. I think it was like late summer or fall he did a review on them. Maybe you need to spend more time with us in chat, and then maybe you'd know Justin's pup is blind. Judging you for your lack of group participation. What can I say? What can I say? I'm not up on the times. I'm not satisfying the peer requirements. Oh, I love your sense of humor, Bomber. Yeah, I don't know how I missed that he has a blind puppy, but yeah, probably because, you know what the problem is? I come back to MeWe chat, and I glance at the Beardos Weirdos chat, and I see something like 680 new messages, and I'm like, okay, I have 10 minutes to grab a cup of coffee and get back outside and do the next chore. Do I have time to read 683 messages? No. And then the next time I come back, I look, and there's 1,293 messages. So, you chat a lot. I just can't keep up with y'all. Thank you, Geeky, for sharing Frederick's channel. I appreciate it. Pop quiz. What's my kid's name? I don't know. I don't remember. Daryl? Okay. Wait. Is it Daryl? Daryl and his other brother Daryl? No, wait. That's old reference. Do you guys remember that show? I'll see if anybody can throw that show name out. Yeah, fine. What's Julia's kid's name? I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not good at the social stuff. I can't even remember my name half the time. I know. I'm making excuses now. I know. Is that a ring of fire I hear starting to burn? Guys learn that from the Hangout page we do. Ah, see? Hey, it's only 476. Well, you know, I mean... Can you read 476 detailed messages in 10 minutes? I remember that. Newhart. Yes, it was. It was Bob Newhart. After your time. Geeky. Man, you're dating yourself, dude. No, that show had to be around... You were probably working, like, your coding job. You were probably right in mid-work swing when that show was out. I think that was like early 80s, wasn't it? Alice. Now I remember. Well, that shouldn't be hard to see. I should have remembered that, because if I just go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall, you know, that'd be stuck in my head. I remember you mentioning that, so my memory just failed me. So I apologize. My brain is soft on some stuff. It doesn't remember names well. I could watch a movie. Literally, I could watch a movie, and the next day, you could ask me what the movie was about. I won't remember it at all. It's like I watch a movie and it just gets wiped right back out of my memory. But you tell me a bunch of facts about farming or microbes or something like that, and that stuff goes in my head and it stays. So I don't know. I probably have 100 checks in Nigeria I'm missing out on. Yeah, I'm sure I do. I'm sure I do. I just have to give them my SS number and my firstborn kid's name and my home address and my phone number, right? Might as well date myself. Nobody else will. Wow, Geeky, I think we're in the same boat. You should have loved that show. Yeah, I think you probably would love that show, Geeky. The Bob Newhart show was a great show. I remember that was like one of our, it was Monday nights. I think it was on at 9, 8 or 9. And I remember our whole family would like, oh man, we got to catch Newhart. Hi, I'm Larry. This is my brother Daryl, and this is my other brother Daryl. You still love me? Oh, well, that's good, Black Tree. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Late 70s? Was it late 70s? No. Oh, you just never watched it? Okay, Geeky. I don't know. I thought that was early 80s, because I was born late 70s, so I know I wasn't watching that when I was 3. Same with movies or shows gone like they never happened. Yeah, 80s, right. I watched it, was born in 81, right. I was born in 77, so. Wings. Ah, I remember that show. That was a good show, actually. That was short-lived, though. Fall Guy. I remember that. Okay, how about Blue Thunder, Airwolf. Man, we're really going back to the 80s shows. I'm trying to think what else we used to... Oh, Dukes of Hazzard. Oh, you got out of the Navy in 77. Okay. Wow, the year I was born, you got out of the Navy. Wow. A-Team, yeah. I never watched that show. I never liked that show, but I remember everybody was wound up about it when we were in school. That was the biggest thing. Kids were coming in with the little A-Team miniatures and their little van and talking about it all through recess. I remember that. Newhart, October 82 to May 90. Yeah, I thought so. Wow, went into the May 90. I didn't realize it went that late. Heather Thomas. Why is that name not familiar to me at all? I feel like it should be, but it's not. Oh, yeah, he did have 2 shows with his name on it. That's true, Cookie. That's right. Yeah, there was the early one. But we're talking about the 80s one that was really popular. Dream job, have someone pay me for my photography. Well, keep taking pictures. I mean, you can work your way into that. It takes time. You got to get really good at photography. Then it takes time to build up your reputation. And then, of course, it helps to have some good professional equipment. It's amazing how much better you can do photography-wise if you have really good equipment. That guy, Frederick Dunn, that I just mentioned, he's actually a photographer by trade. Man, he gets some amazing videos on bees. Well, on everything I've seen him do is amazing, but some of the bee videos are just incredible. Let's see. I had a toy van that I pretended was from the A-Team. Nice. That's the low budget version, Bomber. I can totally appreciate that. Using your imagination, it's so much better. So much better for the developmenting brain to have to imagine things. Too bad it's all just phone photos. Yeah, those aren't gonna sell great. Where can we see these photos? Are you asking Blacktree that? Are you asking Julia that? BLB? Talking about Newhart. I'm going to have to quit chatting so I can get these potatoes harvested before the portal. I'll see you guys there, but I'm still listening. Okay, no worries, Justin. Hope your potato harvest goes well. Yeah, man, you only got 9 minutes to pull those. Hey, I am Pam. How are you? I love Newhart. That's how geeky I was. Yeah, I love Newhart too. But back then, like, I don't know if I'd still enjoy that show if I watched it today. Maybe from a nostalgic standpoint. But there's been so many brilliant comedy shows out since then. Boy, it's hard to go backward. Even stuff I loved back in the day, like I go back now and it's just like, I should have just left that in memory. Battlestar Galactica, BJ and the Bear, Sheriff Lowborn Chips. Yeah, I remember hearing about those, but I never saw any of those shows. Take photos of their feet and then sells them. Nice marketing, Bomber. Blue Line, I have an Instagram. You get online portfolio. Okay. Hey. Hi, Pam. Yeah, glad you made it in, Pam. From Fall Guy. Okay. Night Court. Night Court was a killer show. That was like 90s. That was like early to mid 90s, right? I remember, oh my God, I remember dying watching that show. That show was great because it was on like a couple hours after school. It was only like an hour or two after I got home from school. So I could get home, have a snack, go out, spend a little time out in the sunlight, in the yard, and come back in and watch Night Court. And, oh man, that was such a great show. I wish I could find old episodes of that to go back and watch. I tried looking that up a couple of years back to see if I could find like a torrent for it or something. I never found it. I could never find it. I'm sure there's an online version, but I don't know. No, I didn't get any money from that. Yeah, Night Court was great. The characters were so great. And then the cast that they chose to play those characters was excellent. It was just a great marriage of good comedy, good characters. Just, man, they did that so well. Dan Fielding, yes. And I saw someone mention him in SOR chat the other night, which I about fell on the floor just when they mentioned it. Yeah, Night Court, yeah. Yeah, he was great, man. Third Rock from the Sun, that was another good one. I didn't watch as many episodes of that, but I did catch some of that. I was starting to wean off of TV at that point. But that was a good show, too. Murphy Brown, I watched that a lot. I kind of liked that back then, but like I've gone back and watched like an episode or two of that now, and I'm just like, eh. Was me, Farm. Dan Fielding. Yeah, was you, wasn't it? I died when I saw that comment, but you're always cracking me up, so that makes sense. Yeah, we used to watch Murphy Brown pretty consistently. My parents liked Murphy Brown a lot. It was a decent show. Pretty well. It was a good show for its era. I guess I'll put it that way. It's hard to go back and look at any of these shows outside of their era and not be like, wow, I'm let down. Because the memory of them at the time, so much better. Yeah, it wouldn't be the same now. Exactly. Not the same, and that's a shame. Yeah, reboots usually don't work out well anyway. one season last year. Oh, why would they even try that? It's like a bunch of producers trying to, yeah, we'll bring it back. Nah, you won't. Same people, just older. Yeah. It's hard to bring that back together and make it work. It's a damn shame we lost John Dunsworth. I don't know what Trailer Park Boys is going to be like. It's sad. Lawrence Welk and Sing Along with Mitch played right before The Wonderful World of Disney. Okay. Does sound familiar, but again... I'd love for them to reboot The Office. You know, I think there's a certain thing with that, with shows like that, though. Mr. Belvedere. Yeah, that was an alright show. That was never my favorite show, but it was on... like after or before Night Court, so a lot of times I would watch it just because I was hanging on after Night Court or waiting for Night Court. I can't remember. And then there was Who's the Boss, that was on, you know, this afternoon, after school kind of shows. Mr. Belvedere. What about Webster? Yeah, I remember that vaguely. I don't think I ever watched that though. Or if I did, it never caught my attention. Yeah, R.I.P. Mr. Leahy. Just have yourself a little drinky poo. What a shame, man. That guy was such an incredible actor. John Dunsworth. Yeah, Who's the Boss was a good show. I loved that at the time. Again, now I look back at that and I'm like, eh. But at the time, that was a favorite of mine for sure. Especially because of Alicia Milano. Had such a crush on her at the time. She was so cute. Growing Pains, I never got into that one very much. And of course, our favorite here in Cincinnati, WKRP. Yeah, actually, that was a really good show. Or at least I thought it was back in the day. And funny you mention that, because there's a new station on the radio, the amateur radio repeater here, and his call is KD2KRP. So we were all razzing him about, like, oh, you must be from Cincinnati. The turkeys are falling. I don't remember that. Boy Meets World. Never saw that. I remember seeing the, like the ads for it, but I don't remember seeing. I don't think I ever saw that show. The Turkey Drop episode. I don't know if I saw that. Alicia back then. Yeah. I had the hugest crush on her. Oh, she was so cute. Family Ties is great too. Oh yeah. Simon and Simon. I don't think I ever saw that. It was a teen show. Yeah, okay. And folks, I hate to do this, but it's 9:59. No, she didn't turn out well, Justin. But man, she was hot back when she was on Who's the Boss. But yeah, it's time to close it out and go along on over and join Brent on the Paranormal Portal for the Night Terrors. And if you don't know about the Paranormal Portal, I think everyone in here is a Portal supporter. But if you don't know about the Paranormal Portal, our good friend Geeky Gardens has put the link right here in chat for you, and you should come on over and check out the Paranormal Portal and join us. It's a great community of people, and Brent is an excellent host, and he continues to bring us new and interesting information regarding paranormal, the whole subject of paranormal stuff, and that's everything and anything. So I hope you'll come over and check that out with us. Good night, everyone. Thank you very much for coming into the live stream. I hope we'll see you Tuesday night or Wednesday morning over at TFR Live and also here on YouTube for the new show. Thank you for supporting the final Thursday night live stream, and we're going to step it up next week. Thanks, everybody. I hope you all have a great evening, and I'll see you in the portal.